Well, for more, we can cross live to France 24's correspondent Oliver Ferry in Hong Kong. Oliver, that statue has stood at the University of Hong Kong for more than 2 decades. Why was it removed and why now?
Well, this has been on the cards for some time now. As long ago as 14 months ago, the University of Hong Kong said there were safety issues surrounding the statue. It was expected to be removed ever since October as well. It went in the dead of night. Nobody's terribly surprised. The University of Hong Kong cites legal advice and potential liability and risk assessment. It also said that it was in danger of violating the crimes ordinance enacted by the colonial government, as it said. Now, that's clearly a fudge, because local media here in Hong Kong are reporting that Beijing's liaison office, which is basically the direct line from the Chinese government to Hong Kong, had put pressure on the University of Hong Kong to remove it. And the president of the University of Hong Kong, just like anywhere else in any other university in the city, is actually Chief Executive Carrie Lam. So the university authorities probably felt they had little choice but to remove it.
Interesting. Can you tell us a little bit about the statue's history?
Well, the statue was installed shortly before the handover in June 1997. It's by a Danish sculptor, Jens Galschiot. He has been trying to contact the university to reclaim it and move it somewhere else, but he says that they have been unresponsive. From an aesthetic point of view, a lot of people would probably say it's not a terribly remarkable work of art. It's a sort of a Hieronymus Bosch style infernal tableau of people in the throes of suffering. But it's very much a symbolic rallying point for democratic groups in Hong Kong, and it is one of the few protests against the Tiananmen massacre on Chinese soil. And quite clearly Beijing now has decided that it can no longer be seen in a public in the University of Hong Kong, which was itself previously a bastion of pro-democracy groups in Hong Kong, and that clearly is coming to an end right now. We don't know yet what will happen to the statue. It has been packed away, but the university is unforthcoming as of yet on where it will be relocated.
All right, thanks very much for that. That's France 24's Oliver Ferry live for us in Hong Kong. Well, finally,